Hello, lovelies, and welcome to another cash stuffing. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Lily. I am a 24-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer. I'm currently living with my boyfriend and our 3 dogs in our first home together, and we are really just trying to get a handle on our finances and our lives. So if any of that sounds like content that may interest you, I hope that you consider hitting that subscribe button and sending some support my way. But today we are here to stuff my tax return for 2023 technically, but whatever. I realized that after I put the 2024, but whatever. So I'm going to quickly run you guys through the numbers and then we'll stuff what's left. I did put quite a bit towards credit cards. I actually closed an account, which I will get into in a little bit. And then what's left in cash, we are going to cash stuff into some sinking funds and savings and stuff. I am really nervous to write on a piece of paper that I can't quickly erase. So just bear with me. It's going to be a little sloppy. I can already call that. Okay. So really quick, I know there's a lot of new people here, and also I really haven't said this in a while. So, I have a full-time job, Monday through Friday. I work for my family's trailer registration company. I know it sounds like weird. You know how every once in a while you hear someone's job and you're like, huh, I didn't even think of that as a job. Well, that's what I get sometimes. But basically we issue trailer registrations, for people that are outside the state of Maine. I register trailers. It's completely online. I can bring my dogs to work with me. I am extremely lucky. It is the best case scenario, and I thank my lucky stars every single day that this is the position that I get to be in. But that is my full-time job. I also have obviously this YouTube channel. It brings in a little bit of income each month. And then also I have a small Etsy shop that also brings me in some money weekly. And the Etsy shop and the YouTube income is not taxed. When those companies pay you, the money is not taxed. It's just gross income. So what I do every week when I get paid from Etsy or at the end of the month YouTube, I take out somewhere between 28 and 30%. I just kind of round up or down to the nearest, 10 or 5. Whatever kind of feels good for my budget in the moment. And I set that aside for taxes, and I keep it in a high yield savings account once we hit multiples of 100. Anyway, so come tax season, hopefully I have a good buffer for what I will end up having to pay in. Now this year, I did end up fortunately getting some tax breaks. We bought the house obviously, so the interest and the taxes and everything, that's all included, and then there's blah blah blah. We made improvements, so I was luckily able to only have to, okay, wait, hold on. So I'm getting ahead of myself. This is not planned. The only thing that I planned was preparing this piece of paper. So I'm just a little bit nervous. And I have a sticky note with the numbers from weeks ago when I was planning this. But so as you guys may know, if you've been watching my videos, the total amount that I saved for taxes was $4,175. And I only ended up having to pay in to federal $1,367. So 4,175 minus 1,367. So that left me with $2,808 left over, which I consider a quote unquote return because I saved that extra. So it's whatever. I have a really strong feeling that I'm going to be over explaining a lot in this video, and I really, really apologize for that. I'm just feeling chatty today. I don't know why. Woke up. I went to bed around 2 o'clock in the morning. I was up all night working on orders. And then I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning to the dogs wanting to go out. And I've just been kind of up ever since, doing laundry, doing dishes, cleaning up around the house. So I'm in a weird mood today. This is not like me. Anyway, So my CPA costs $475. I wasn't expecting that. It was less last year, but our accountant did like leave their firm and start their own like accounting firm. So I don't know, but it is what it is. So I did also put $200 towards my Best Buy credit card. So we had 2133 left. And then I'm not going to get into this today, but I haven't done like a debt confession or anything like that, and I'm not going to do it anytime soon, but I do have credit card debt. Other than my Best Buy credit card, I do have other credit cards. And so I put a big chunk of this towards those credit cards. So I actually ended up putting $1,673. Yeah. Towards my credit cards. And I ended up closing out an account, and we are going to chop up that card together today, which I am so ready for. I will get into that just a little bit, but before we do, I had $460 left for my return after that at that point. And I decided to leave $60 in my buffer in my bank account. My checking account is basically just my buffer. I have, some money in there just in case. And I left that in there. I pulled out $400 through an ATM. So my denominations are not correct, but we're just going to go with it. And yeah, so that is what we're going to do today. And I am so excited. Before we do though, I have been wanting to do this for so long. This is the second credit card, I think, first or second credit card that I took out. And I was in college. I was not understanding. I kind of convinced myself that I'm like, I want a credit card so that I can build good credit. And then I just used it as free money, which I still do all the time. It happens. It's not good. I'm not saying you should do that, but it happens. But part of this went towards paying this off, and I did close this account. Now, when I mentioned this previously, I did have quite a few people mentioning like, don't close credit card like accounts or it can affect your credit and it can blah, blah, blah. I do understand all of that. I've been over all of that. When we bought the house, I had to pay a lot of them down, and specifically, don't pay them off, yada, yada. But I do have other credit cards that are currently open, and knowing myself, if this account remained open, I would use the money that was on the card and I would just further go into debt. I have very little self-control, which is why keeping all my money in a safe at home and keeping it in larger quantities in a bank account that's not connected to a card and I can't just spend out of is what gets me through this entire process. But credit cards are the trouble, so that's what we're working on right now. So we are going to chop up this card together. Are you ready? I'm not ready. Okay. Oh my gosh. I chopped up my first credit card. That is nuts. I mean, obviously, I could just make myself a new account, but I'm not going to. I promise I'm not going to. I don't know why I even thought that out loud. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank goodness. So now I can actually get to the cash stuffing. I really, really, really hope that all of the money is here. I didn't double check it at the ATM. But I kind of trust an ATM. I don't know. Anyway, goodness gracious, I'm rambly. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. Okay. So this is definitely not going to be the denominations that I need. So let's see if I can make some smaller ones. Let's see. Probably not much in here, right? Oh, yeah, okay. I'll replace those. I want the 5s, but I can't. Let's see. Remember when I said that I wasn't prepared necessarily for this? This is what I meant. We're gonna get there though, I promise. How are you guys doing? How is your day going? You guys already know how my day was going. I bet this is so... Oh my goodness, okay. We're going to be condensing this at the end of the month anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I do want some smaller bills. I also have some new envelopes, you guys, that I'm going to show ya for my house binder, because we have some things going on, you guys. Nothing with the house. That probably sounded bad. Nothing with the house. It's just Austin is really dedicated to the idea of building a garage, okay? And you know, I'm all for it. I am down for the garage. It's just, it's a great dream to have, you know? But right now, personally, I can't afford another loan. I can't. So if he wants to take out another loan himself, he is welcome to do that. I am going to do this, you guys, by the way. I'm going to put a 20 in the 5s. I'm going to put it in the back, though. So just so we know. Actually, that's silly. I'm just going to put it in the 20s. This would be kind of good to make change, I guess. So he really wants a garage, which, again, I'm all for, but we can't afford it right now. So I'm gonna start saving. I made a new couple of envelopes. It's about time that I redid my house binder anyway. But if this isn't enough, then I will get more. But you know, I really want to redo the upstairs bathroom so badly. I want a fence in the front yard, which will kind of come with the garage if we build it. But he's thinking like by this time next year, we're going to be building a garage. And mind you, he can do a lot of it himself. He and his dad can do most of it himself, but it's still going to be extremely expensive. So let's just out of sight, out of mind. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, and 4. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I did all that correctly. Question. So I was thinking about this before, but I have some St. Patrick's Day themed like dashboards, dashboards mainly, but I also have some bookmarks and some envelopes. Now, there is very little chance at this point that if, you know, someone places an order today for it, that it would get there by St. Patrick's Day. But do you guys think it's worth it to list them now? Or should I wait until like the end of the year maybe, or like do a bundle? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. The kiddos are going to get they're getting $75. 20, 40, 60, 75 for the kiddos. And they have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 15, and 120. And then I am going to go back to personal, and I'm going to add $20 in here, and I'm going to try my best to forget that this is in here, which I think will be pretty easy because we don't touch this binder very often, but that's that. And then I have some new envelopes to go in here. So these were listed for like 2 seconds, and then I switched it from cardstock to vellum. So we are going to trade them out for these ones. Now, this font is not currently listed in my shop, but if there's something, if it's something that you guys are interested in, just let me know. Message me on Etsy, or just you could literally just leave a note in your order saying like, I want the font from your business binder, and I'll do it depending on the color. I can't do like mint green, I can't do forest green because they just don't cut very well, but most colors I can. Anyway, we're gonna get to the point here. So I'm just gonna switch these over. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 35, and $40 is in toiletries currently. And that is what she looks like. This is the olive green. Now the new envelope is major projects. So I'm going to try my best to save for one at a time. And, you know, we'll see as we go. The garage, I think, is going to be first, and then hopefully the upstairs bathroom, and then we can work our way through the rest of the projects that we want to do. But it's just going to be years and years and years and years. So hope you're along for the ride. But there's nothing in there right now. Household upgrades I'm leaving because this is more like decor and stuff. And then I changed month ahead to home emergency, but we still have $1,500 in the bank, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $2,000 for home emergency. But that is the new home binder. Oh, and before I leave here, I am going to put, let's see, $50 into toiletries. So we actually have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, and 90 in toiletries. But that's it for this today. I'll start budgeting for the garage when I can. Now I am just going to put a little bit... Oh, look at that. That is so cute. The little pen holder just holds the dashboard back. That's so cute. I am going to put... I keep looking at this and thinking that this is my cheat sheet, but it's not. I'm going to put 50 into utilities, just to give me a little boost in here. So 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 200. Oh, nice. Is in utilities. And then we are going to put the rest of this into our savings. Let's move those. So, a manifest is getting $20 today. So we have $500 in the bank, $550, $70, $90, $600, $605, and $610 in manifest. So we'll be able to pull another $100 out at the end of the month for Ally. 5K savings is getting $100. How do I want to do this? It doesn't really matter. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So in total, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, and 175 in 5K. Emergency is getting 50. I think I did this right. Oh, if you're wondering, by the way, why I don't have my iPad here, yes, Little Miss Princess thought it would be a great idea to completely chew up my Apple Pencil. So that is so much fun. I might pull from my supplies envelope or something from my business binder to replace that, because it's kind of a necessity for me, but we'll see. So emergency has 500 in the bank, 520, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 585. So deck of savings is getting 25. So hopefully I have, that's what's here. 10, 15, 25, 35. Okay, so I have $10 left. I missed something. Oh, I did. Okay, good. So, deck of savings got 25. Let's grab, let's see. Okay. 25. I can remember I have 10, 20, 25, 25. So I don't miss budget. So we have 1, 2, 3, 400, 420, 30, 40, 55, 65. 465 is in there. And then I did miss in our sinking funds Chrismica. I'm going to add this last $10 here. I need to get a new binder because this is, I've had this for so long, and it is wearing on me. So I have 200 in the bank for Christmas, 220, 530, and 235 for Christmas. And that, my friends, is going to wrap up this craziness of a video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a yellow heart in the comments to show your support for the channel. And of course, subscribe. Don't forget to check back in on Tuesday for our second paycheck of the month of March. Yes, technically, it is still the first paycheck for March, but if you know, you know. But yeah, and until then, thank you so much for sticking around with me. And I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, week, month, year, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.